Hi everyone, I hope everyone's having a great day. I just came back from a great home inspection down in Sharon on a house built in the 1740s, so it was a fun morning. But what I want to talk about today is the difference between a contingent status on a listing and under agreement, and how that affects your home search, because you'll inevitably run into it if you're receiving online listings. So a couple years back, MLS decided that there needed to be a second kind of slot or status of an MLS listing. And that was for properties that had accepted offers but might be showing for backup and were waiting to settle contingencies like your financing, your home inspection, estate sales, license to sell, etc. So what they did is they added the CTG status, contingent. And that's different from under agreement. Under agreement would be if the property is past the purchase and sales agreement or even an accepted offer, but they are no longer continuing to show that property. So the real issue and the confusion with the second status comes in on third-party aggregate sites, Zillow, TruliaHomes.com, etc., because they don't have the wherewithal or algorithms to pick up on contingent versus under agreement. So what ends up happening is, because our MLS board here in Greater Boston says, that's still technically active online, even though they have an accepted offer, Zillow or a third-party aggregate site can't differentiate the two. So therefore, that listing still shows up in your home search. And unless you see the CTG, you have no idea whether that property is under agreement or not. So there is a difference. And the reason I'm creating this video in the first place a year or two later is because one of our sellers approached us and said, hey, my listing is under agreement. Why is it not showing up online? Why is it still... why is it out of the search? Because, I want that advertised. And we had to explain, the difference here is that if you're a contingent status and you're as a seller, your days on market keep on ticking. So if that transaction falls through, whether it's a home inspection or financing, or the buyers just decide we're done, that house is still ticking on days on market. So if it comes back on, your house becomes stigmatized. So the reason, a Mike DelRose team listing, what we do is we put it right under agreement, is so that in case that transaction does fall through and has to come back on, it shows that it's back on market and the days aren't adding up. That stigmatizes the property, makes it then harder to sell. With contingent statuses, that can happen. So that's a little bit about the two different statuses and how it can affect you as a buyer seeing property or as a seller trying to market your property. Thanks and have a great day.